You start strong, full of motivation, full of energy. You tell yourself this time it's different. This time you'll stay consistent. And for a few days, you do. You work, you try, you push yourself. But then, something changes. You wake up one day and you don't feel like doing it. The energy is gone, the excitement fades, and suddenly, the same thing that felt easy before, now feels heavy. So you delay. You tell yourself, I'll do it later. Then later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes next week. And before you realize it, you've stopped completely. And then comes the worst part. You start blaming yourself. I'm just not consistent. I'm lazy. I can't stick to anything. But what if that's not true? What if the problem is not your discipline, but your understanding of consistency? Because here's the truth. You're not failing because you lack motivation. You're failing because you depend on it. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. It's emotional, and emotions are unstable. So when you build your actions on motivation, your consistency becomes unstable too. And your brain knows this. Your brain is designed to avoid discomfort. It doesn't care about your long-term goals. It cares about immediate comfort. So the moment something feels hard, boring, or uncomfortable, it pulls you away. It tells you to rest, to scroll, to relax, to take a break, not because you're weak, but because your brain wants to protect you. And slowly, you get trapped in a loop. Start, stop, start again, stop again, and every time you stop, your belief in yourself becomes weaker. Until you start identifying with it. I'm not a consistent person. And that belief becomes your reality. Because once you believe something about yourself, your actions follow it. You don't try as hard. You quit faster. You expect failure. And without realizing it, you become exactly what you think you are. But here's the shift most people never make. Consistency is not about intensity. It's about identity. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, because every time you act, despite your mood, you send a signal to your brain. I am someone who shows up. And slowly, that identity changes. Not instantly, not magically, but step by step. You stop relying on motivation. You start relying on systems. Small actions, repeated daily, no pressure, no perfection, just consistency. And over time, something powerful happens. It becomes easier, not because the work change, but because you change. Your brain adapts, your habits form, your identity shifts, and the thing you once struggled with becomes natural. So the real question is not, why can't I be consistent? The real question is, am I willing to show up, even when I don't feel like it? Because that's where consistency begins. Not in motivation, but in action.